What's going on, guys? My name is Fuzzlax and welcome back to the Pokemon Volt White Randomised Nuzlocke, where today we are wrapping up almost every other loose thread and we are taking down 3 of the final boss challenges that we have to do before heading to the Elite Four again to try and claim ourselves as champion. Now, if you are enjoying the series, I know it's coming to an end, but I would really appreciate if you would hit that like button. Share it out as best as you can so we get as many eyes on it as possible. Leave a comment down below of all your favourite parts of what's going on. And make sure you subscribe so you never miss another episode of the Volt White Randomised Nuzlocke or any other projects that we have dropping in the near future. Now, before we get into anything, we have a team recap that we need to do because I spent hours, and I mean hours, training everybody up. Everybody in our box got to a level 100 that was left alive, and I meticulously went through picking possibly the best squad I possibly could out of everybody. With that being said, I've also made some backup teams. So if something should go wrong, we do have some backups. However, we have the new squad, and we're going to go over them now just to show who we're working with. So up first we have Henson, our mild-natured Machamp, holding the scope lens to get those crits, rocking out with a moveset of Strength, Thunder Punch, Cross Chop and Power Whip, with no guard as his ability. Now, I did try to get a one-hit KO move, but we didn't get any randomized into TMs, and he didn't learn any naturally, which is a bit unfortunate because with no guard he would have been able to just wipe people out left, right and center. But he does have some very strong moves that have lower accuracy, so they hit no matter what. We do have to keep a track of him though, because obviously with no guard he can then be hit by absolutely everything, so we need to be careful with Henson. But it is big risk for big rewards. And up next we have Hikaru Khan, our quiet-natured Dusknoir, holding a quick claw just to attempt to speed up some holding that quick claw to attempt to outspeed some of the people that we're up against. Rocking out with Shadow Punch, Disable, Extreme Speed and Icicle Crash, with Pressure as his ability. Now, his speed isn't the best, which is why I give him the quick claw. He also has Extreme Speed to make sure he outspeeds things, and Disable is his main thing. I took away Hex because, to be fair, looking through all of our movesets, we don't actually have a lot, if any, that actually leaves anybody with a status. So we didn't really have that sort of dynamic going on. So I'm trying out a different type of Dusknoir set, see how that works. Then we go into Stish, our docile nature Pelipper, wearing that Rocky helmet to make sure that any physical damage he may take deals a little bit back. Rocking out with a new moveset of Tailwind, Water Pulse, Volt Switch, and Aeroblast. Now, I may switch out Water Pulse for Surf. Now, the only problem with that is if we do go into multiple battles, Surf hits our friends as well. That's why I was sort of umming and ahhing with it. So I don't know. I may switch it. So it's there. I got rid of some of the moves like Hurricane for a slightly weaker move, mainly because of the more accurate. It's just all about accuracy. The less accurate a move is, the more likely it is to miss. And I know that sounds very obvious, but usually in Pokemon, if it's not 100% accurate, it's 50% accurate, regardless of what the game says. So yeah, there's been a couple of changes around, and then Volt Switch to make sure that he gets out of there for anything he can't handle. So it's just to make sure that he is staying nice and safe. Then up next we have Day, our timid nature Meganium, holding that Burn Drive to power up and change that Techno Blast. Rocking up with Solar Beam, Dragon Pulse is a new move, and Light Screen. I realised that since the unfortunate passing of Vans last week, last episode, we don't actually have a lot to cover dragon type Pokemon, which is why Dusknoir has Icicle Crash and Day has Dragon Pulse, just to give that extra coverage. Day, she's part of the Sun team, the little Sun team that we have, which is why up next we have McClung, our Impish Nature Volcarona, holding that Razor Fang to try and get those flinches, rocking up with Quiver Dance, Bug Buzz, Psychic, and the newly acquired, because managed to get all the way up to level 100, Fiery Dance, with Drought as an ability. Now, looking at Fiery Dance, yes, it is slightly weaker than Flamethrower. However, it does boost special attack. It's sort of like Skeledirge's Torch Song. So it boosts those up, and with Quiver Dance as well, it just basically makes McClung an absolute sweeper. But with the Sun automatically up as well, if we can get Day out, especially if they're in a double battle, they will be a really big team to take on. And then last, but not least by any means, our longest standing member, the King, Lazarus, our Modest Nature Nidoking, wearing our King's Rod because every King needs a crown, rocking out with Flamethrower, Earth Power, Poison Fang, and Flash Cannon with Sheer Force as an ability. Lazarus has been with us the longest. He was our second gift Pokemon, the fourth ever encounter that we had in this game, and he's lived through losing his brother to losing some hard-hitting friends, and has taken us through a lot of strong battles. And I don't know where we would be without him. So, with that being said, that is the squad. Our goal for today is we have to find and take on Bianca for her final fight. We have to go and challenge Cheren for his final fight. And then we are also going to find the final sage, because we didn't do that last time. And we're going to take on Cynthia. I was umming and ahhing whether to do Cynthia before or after the Elite Four, and I generally thought that it would be a good test to go up against Cynthia, because she is undoubtedly either going to be at the same level as Alder, if not slightly higher. So there's a possibility that Alder may max out at like level 95, and then Cynthia like max out at level 100 because she is the special guest sort of champion. However, with everybody at level 100, it's going to be a good test to see what's going on. Now obviously she doesn't have a normal game-breaking team, but the way this has been going, who knows. Now what we're also going to be doing is we're going to go back and get our encounter from the previous route, because we were sort of running a little over last time, and with as many Pokemon as we had who were injured and just needed to get put back into like the PC because of the unfortunate events. Yeah. So today's episode is going to be longer than normal. I'm just going to give you a heads up on that one, because we are going to wrap up. If there's anything that I'll do to, if I find that there's need to speed up or anything like that, we will go through and we will just try and make the episode as coherent as possible. However, I'm expecting this to be a little bit longer than normal. And this town has provided someone to really rub it in of all the Pokemon that we've lost. Because there is someone here who can tell us the exact teams of Pokemon that we had whilst versing each individual gym. Which is a little heartbreaking, but at the same time is a pretty cool thing. Right, so let's just jump back to this route. We'll avoid some battles, because we don't really need to. We just need to get an encounter. Jump left. Green Eye Star is in the PC. Now, one thing I will admit. How can I get away? One thing I will admit, as I was doing some grinding and then level and getting everything up. Oh, a tentacle. Love Disc is actually not awful. It's not as awful as I thought. It is a quick little special attacker, and I was shocked by that. Generally so that it is actually on one of the backup teams as a replacement water, although we now have a tentacle, which is another poison type. I've just but still, you know, just little interesting things. It extends its 80 tentacles to form an encirculating poisonous net that is difficult to escape. Jelani, thank you so much for your support over on TikTok and liking the videos. It means the world, and now I know that there's not much of a possibility, but there is still a possibility that you can end up on the squad with a tentacle. An Andela Bay encounter. Astrodon. It's another ground type. Also realised not only have we been collecting poison types this entire run, we've also been doing a pretty good collection of ground types. Which when your main Pokemon is a ground type, you can't really do a lot. Astrodon was caught. Nice. Sorry, I was getting the nickname up ready. Long ago, its entire back was shelled with a sturdy shell. There are traces of it left in its cells. How have we not got a regional form Gastrodon yet with information like that? Instead of ground type being a rock type. Nessie, thank you so much for your assistance. For your assistance. For your support over on TikTok. It means the world. And who knows? Gastrodon is one of my favorites, so maybe you could end up on it. That was caught. It looks like an aquatic plant and serves as a fairy to Pokemon that can't swim. Yes. Right, so first on the route, let's find out where Bianca is. Route 14. Route 14 encounter is Fastball. last form was caught. Its appearance changes with the weather. Recently, its molecules were found to just be like water. Greetings to you, strong Pokemon trainer, who comes to Dragon Spiral Tower. Are you not making friends with Zekrom? There is a saying, if someone in the world there is someone who understands you, it feels like that person is right beside you, even if you're as far apart as the end of the land at the top of the sky. As my Lord N and his Pokemon understood one another, so too do you and yours. Which is my reason for giving you this. The legend of Unova is about Pokemon and people working together to build a new world. The message is that simple and that strong. If changing the world makes a hero, anyone can become a hero. As each of us changes what is in our power to change, so the world itself changes. Different video, so I can do it again now. No fight of it. Regarding Team Plasma, I am an officer of the International Police, and you must supply the information I request. Indeed, I shall. Team Plasma changed me, but it could not change the world. I'm looking forward to seeing how you lot will do. I thank you extremely. Curiously, Fuzzlax, there is a topic of which we must speak. A report has reached my ears of someone far from here. Indeed, this someone has spotted a person like N and a dragon Pokemon. I depart to substitute and the substance of the information. Until next time, I say cheers to you. I don't know why I picked that voice for him, but it makes me laugh.
so relaxed.
Gone. No, after we reach the room. He went off somewhere alone after we rescued him from the castle. From the day Getsus saved our lives. Right, Cole, I need you to be quiet, please. Yes. Why don't you take him in the other... Take him into your room. Go on, take him into your room. Yep, that's fine. Go take him into your room. From the day Getsus saved our lives, we have sworn loyalty to him. Even now, after he ordered us not to search for him. Also, Getsus said to give this to you. This as well. And this. Where did he find these? What was he planning to do with them? Why did he give them to you? There's no way to know. Is he testing you or using you? We, the Shadow Triad, have always been and will always be the loyal servants of... Been and always will be the loyal servants of Getsus. And Getsus' ambitions will never be. Never shall we meet again. Farewell. Here's a throwback. Son, have I a deal for you? And you alone. Here's your chance. I will sell you the secret Pokemon, Magikarp, for an unbelievable 500 Pokédollars. Yeah, I'll buy one. Oh. We need to come back. We need to buy that Magikarp. Doodle-doo. Yeah, that's a Magikarp. See if it is still a Magikarp. Oh, it's a Weedle. From one useless Pokemon to another. If you get the reference, you get the reference. friends. Strength alone is what matters in this world. So I believed, until I met Alder here. But winning in Pokemon battles isn't all there is to life. Once I learned that lesson, my eyes were open to many different things. We all have our own brand of strength, of people and Pokemon both. The strength to make our dreams a reality, the strength to protect what we hold most dear. Why do you think this is this way? Why do I think this way now? It's thanks to you, and Bianca, and Alda. If only N could see this. Someday. I'm gonna take a long, hard look at myself. I'm gonna take a long, hard look at myself on Victory Road. I'm going to think about what I can do and who I can become. Visit me sometime, if you want, and we'll have a battle like old times. Okay, so we gotta go to Victory Road to fight him. So where's Bianca? Just for now. I was just looking at the Pokedex again and thinking, I sure have met a lot of different Pokemon. Huh. Don't know how to trigger. Okay. Well, we know where Cheren is. Just in case it's up about. When you confront yourself, you have to notice things about yourself that aren't too flattering. Of course. No one can find that about themselves. Oh, Marshall. Marshall. My mentor told me you were here, so I came to see, brother. Listen, even if you lose in battle, if you surpass what you have done before, you have bested yourself. Now take the opportunity of a battle to look at your opponent, brother. Look at the Pokemon evolved. Look at yourself. Are those Alder's words? Maybe. But I'm borrowing them. What I want are battles with trainers who believe in themselves like that. When I mix it up with a trainer like that, both my Pokemon and I get even stronger. Well then, I'll be waiting for you for your challenge in the Pokemon League. I guess that's it. Tan that hide again, Cheren. Do. I'm not too worried about Bailey. I need to get rid of that Aerodactyl. I generally thought I could use that move to steal Fiery Dance. It was going to hit Meganium and I was going to be really, really sad. Dragon Dance. Dragon Dance Aerodactyl is scary. Probably gonna go for a matchup because it's gonna guarantee the hit. Excavate here. Dark Ray. Okay, try and get rid of that Dark Ray. Get rid of the Bailey. Now, the thing is, they all seem to be the same level. Please usually put both of us to sleep. Well, that sucks. I also didn't know the Dark Void could attack more than one. Sort of glad he's not in the middle. Oh, we went for Sword Dance! He's got leftovers. Okay. Hopefully we can wake up. If we can, then that's fine. But we need to get you out of there. don't have pursuit. Yeah, we're gonna need to stop that somehow. Probably should have gone with to the bailiff though. They're gonna hurt, but it is only a bailiff. Oh, wake up, that'd be great. Use Techno Blast. Walk him. That's what we needed. Dark down. Oh, he held on. Grovel's his ace. Grovel's his ace? Ah. No! Taken out the bailiff. I should have taken out the bailiff. But I set up the sun. This is my fault because I set the sun up. I was our longest standing party member. Final Pokemon. Cheren's final Pokemon turn. Actually lost the king. I'm really sad about that. I'll keep battling many trainers and Pokemon like this. And if I can learn what kind of person I am, it will open up my path. I'm sure this path will lead me to become the person I'm meant to be. Pokemon will always be with you. And me. Pokemon will always be with you and me as we go down our paths. Our important friends, Pokemon. I don't know if I would have been happy. I wouldn't have been happy. We lost Lazarus. We actually lost Lazarus. 2 fights. We had to get through that fight, and then we would have had 2 more fights before going back into the Elite Four, and Lazarus could have gone into the Hall of Fame if we had managed to get through it. How do I trigger you? How do I trigger you to fight me? Because it doesn't make sense that like I would have to go fight Cynthia or the Elite Four again. But to be fair, if she doesn't want to fight again, that's fine. We won't fight you. Because I wanted Cynthia to be the final battle before we go to the Elite Four, and that's what we're gonna have. If Bianca doesn't want to fight, then Bianca doesn't want to fight. What's this? What an uncanny resemblance. It's surprising to meet another trainer who has intense eyes like that. What's your name? I'll remember that. Fuzzlax, nice to meet you. I am Cynthia. I am a Pokemon trainer too, like you. I have insatiable curiosity for researching Pokemon myths. I'm sure you know about Undella Town's abyssal ruins, right? I'm staying here at a friend's villa so I can investigate them. In order to get to know each other better as Pokemon trainers, I would like our Pokemon to have a match. Would you care to be my opponent? Before I send out my Pokemon, my heart always brings to a race. Interesting. My Pokemon and their Pokeballs are radiating with happiness. Are you the reason? What are you? Oh, it's Cynthia's theme! Oh, we could have just screwed up royally and just ended the game. Oh, Victini. And it's level 95. And I just set up the sun. Oh no. I didn't think. Well, how was I to know that she had a Victini to start? Oh, that's gonna hurt. It's in the sun. Am I really gonna use one of my heals now? We're not fast up. We are not fast up by a long shot. If the Quick Claw pops, we could possibly knock it out with the Shadow Punch. We ain't doing any other damage. Like, just gonna have to see what she goes with. Thing is, I don't resist fire. Nope, just going with Flamelets. And the worst thing is that Hikaru is our most defensive Pokemon. Why did I set up the sun? Nothing on my team is going to be faster than Victini. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. I think we've lost. Gonna risk it. It's gonna risk it. Oh, you took that so well, Terry. Thank you. Damn it. Come on, Terry. Come on, hold it off. I haven't got confused yet, which means that you've still got one more outrage in you. And of course you admit, of course you would dodge the last one. Use a different move. I should have just perished songed and got them. The worst thing is Terry's going to die now because of outrage. Unless she knocks out every Pokemon that comes in. Rots. Okay, that's fine. Outrage. Not worried. It's the wrong generation. It's not immune. Palpitoad. Pretty sure Palpitoad doesn't learn any form of suit. It is a ground type. Four times weak to grass. Gone. Gonna hurt. That's her ace. That's replacing her Garchomp. Oh. Shiitake mushrooms. Of course you'd get paralyzed. And it's got a life orb. I just noticed it's losing health. It's got a... Our final heal. Amnesia came in clutch. Once again, so we go for another Amnesia. Shot. Just don't get paralyzed. You kidding me? Fourth time is first time para. And of course you get a crit. Still has her Milotic. Water moves are not going to be as effective because it's in the sun. I'm going to risk going to Henson. Aquaric, perfect. Power Whip. Please don't get it. Please don't get infatuated. Please. 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 We have to switch. We're gonna have to sacrifice. We're gonna have to sacrifice Terry. Safeguard. So what? It's only got one attacking move. I'm going to cheese it. It doesn't have any attacking moves. I don't care if we get attracted now then, because it's got no attacking moves. Safeguard, Mirror Court, Attract, and Aqua Ring. And in 2 turns it falls anyway. Thunder Punch. Go to Henson because he doesn't use any special type moves. Doesn't matter. You're really a great trainer. That was beyond my expectations. What an exceptional battle. You certainly bear a resemblance to that trainer who faced Giratina. Oh, pardon me. I was just thinking out loud. I love being here in spring and summer. I can't stay all year because there's so much to investigate in Sinnoh. You're a great trainer, and it would make me happy to see you again sometime. We're lost then. I thought we were done for. I thought going into that, even with, as soon as I saw Victinia, I knew we were gonna have a hard fight. And the fact that we almost lost all our team. If it wasn't for the fact that Milotic didn't have any attacking moves, and with Terry having Paris song. By the skin of our teeth. Right. I don't know why we couldn't get Bianca to trigger. But that's fine. We'll just class it as she doesn't want to fight us. Which means that this is the end of the episode. Been a while since we've had such a low team. Luckily, we've got a lot of power in the PC. So I'm going to get all our new encounters leveled up. And then I'm going to pick a team. And starting next week, we will have a couple more short episodes as we take on the Elite Four for a second time. But this time we actually have the chance of becoming the champion. I am really sad that Lazaru couldn't make it to the final. I'm really, really sad with that. But we will go on in honor of Lazaru and all the other fallen. But with that, guys, if you enjoyed the episode, make sure you hit the like button. Comment down below some 0-7s for Lazaru and how much of a fool I was for doing that, what I did. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on the final episodes of the Pokemon Volt White Randomised Nuzlocke. Make sure you ring that notification bell so you get notified when the episodes go up. And with that, guys, see you in the next one, where we take on the Elite Four for the second time to become champion. Peace.